Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I've been telling you for some time already that there is the process of the creation of a new club is undergoing, and that is the new club as a response to the big club, which is led by the United States with its house servant, Great Britain, and then maybe France a little bit, who wants to be independent here and there. And then we got the bottom feeder, the rest, which sometimes Italy and Germany try to bounce up and down between the house servant to the plantation slave status. Nevertheless, that's one, and that works. Its main functionality is to make sure that the United States has the hegemony over this planet. The method of functioning is blackmail and threats, economic and military, whatever works. And if those don't work, then we go to plan X, which means a little regime change here and there, you know what I mean? Tweaking the little engine if it's rusted or doesn't cooperate with our plan. So nevertheless, the second plan that's in development, improving, getting together, taking shape is formed around the background or the foundation of BRICS, mainly China, Russia, and India, and the rest, Brazil and South Africa and other countries are waiting to see who's who, what's going on, who's winning, because they want to make sure that if they jump from the club A or big club to club B, they want to make sure that they're well defended, and these guys can defend them and protect them. It's like businesses in the neighborhood. You get protection from these guys. You give them $1,000 a month. Then the other guy said, "We're going to give you protection for $500." We want to make sure that these guys are able to oppose the first collectors, you know. So you don't want to say, "Okay, no, we're done with you. We got these ones," and these guys go and kick their butt, and then you're gonna be jumping from 1,000 a month to 2,000 a month as retaliation, if you know what I mean. That's how it works, my friends. It's just a pretense of civilization or rule of law, international blah 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 conventions, and this is just when it works the way they want it to work. If it doesn't work that way, let's take care of Yugoslavia, take care of Libya, Afghanistan, Iraq, and whatever we want. So this is an article from South China Morning Post from May 19th, 2022, and this is the title. Xi Jinping calls for more trust, security cooperation in BRICS talks. Security cooperation, security in what? How do you think the security, what security translates into? Into this or into eating or what? Playing volleyball? I think in this. But let's go and see what's going on. China's president has called for stronger political trust and security cooperation with the other BRICS emerging economies during virtual talks on Thursday. Xi Jinping told the meeting that the five nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, should coordinate closely on major international and regional issues, take care of each other's core interests and concerns, and respect each other's sovereignty, security, and development interest. All right, next club. I don't know yet the rules, probably the same because, we are human. So the BRICS should oppose hegemonism, that is the other club, and power politics, the other club, resist Cold War thinking, the other club, and block confrontation, the other club, and build a community with shared security for mankind together. Beautiful words. Are they true? We'll find out. So the main point here is not what these guys are, the details here. It's just that this club comes out and says it. We're going to move in that direction, particularly against that direction. Wow. Xi Jinping said, according to a Chinese state news agency, Xinhua. All right. I tried. So he was addressing a meeting of foreign ministers that included Sergei Lavrov of Russia, the first such BRICS talks since Moscow invaded Ukraine in February. Notably, three of the BRICS members, China, India, and South Africa, earlier abstained from voting on the United Nations resolution to condemn Russia for its aggression against Ukraine. Wow, all right. So we know what's going on here. It says here, and the Russia's war in Ukraine has united the West around the US and NATO. Beijing, seeking to avoid isolation, has sought to rally support among developing nations. In March, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi gathered top diplomats from Algeria, Egypt, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Tanzania, and Zambia to voice support for China's stand on Ukraine and oppose sanctions on Russia. Many of those countries had also abstained from the UN vote condemning Russia, which 141 nations voted in favor of. 141 out of almost 200, it's 193 or something. So that is 3/4 voted for, the rest did not. So yeah, it's 25% did not vote. 75% voted. So yeah, it's very isolated. All right, it says here that Xi Jinping says, in the face of the current risks and challenges, it is more important than any time ever to strengthen solidarity, cooperation between emerging market countries and developing countries. All right, he also called for more engagement, dialogue, and exchange with other emerging market and developing nations, and to improve understanding and mutual trust and strengthen cooperation. Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. But we'll see how true that would be. So Foreign Minister Wang, and also attended by I'm gonna butcher this name, Naledi Pandor of South Africa and Carlos Franca of Brazil, and this is my new I don't want to say that word, but a guy that I like. And India's Subrahmanyam Jaishankar. That's a good one right there. Jaishankar, fantastic guy. Listen to him. He's smart, courageous. He's very intelligent, very knowledgeable, and logic. And yeah, that's another guy that I would like in my team, and give some of my guys to their team so they can lose and we can win, right? And I have a list, like Sullivan, Blinken, Biden, Harris, basically all of them. If I can't point to a guy or a person, honestly, in the U.S. administration that I would say, you know what, that's the guy right there. Or, my bad, that's the person right there. Yeah, that's the guy right there that I would, I say, yeah, I would really be, I mean, he's like fantastic. And I can point to other guys like Jai Shankar that is fantastic. And others, obviously. So, BRICS, on the foundation of BRICS, emerging economies that they've had this for some time, they will build a new club. Let's see how that's going to withstand, because so far India, China, and Russia seem to be like brothers. Very, very important news, and it's important not only because it's there, but because they say to the entire world. And the guys here, they should be watching, not scoff it, or in the Great Britain as well. They should be paying attention and say, maybe we're doing something wrong, but I don't think so. I think they welcome this because, that way they can take care of the population in their own country, saying, hey, that's the boogeyman right there. So we have to do this to you. Sorry. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.